Good morning, everyone. It's Lisa. Welcome back to my channel, to all my subscribers, and welcome to new people that are coming in for the first time. I try to come on live a couple of times a week. I haven't been able to do that. I've had a situation in my family, but I want to try to keep up with doing energy reads or tarot card reads for each of the signs. I pull one card and just talk briefly about the energy and what's happening. I know it's kind of just keeping me until I'm able to get back in and really give 100% again. And I thank you for your patience. I know we're coming up on a full moon in Scorpio, which is going to be a really strong full moon on the 27th of April. So you can be prepared for that. I always like to try to talk a little bit about that. You might be feeling some kind of feelings of new beginning, wanting to take that leap of faith right now. And in the stars, it's written kind of in a Saturn in the sky, and the changes that are happening. And it's a really good time to make these changes. It's a really good time to step up and really feel like you want to break out of whatever it is you're doing. You want to break out of your skin. You want to do something new. You want to do something different. So it's a really good time for that. So I would recommend that to people. We're going to see what the cards show energy wise. It is Tuesday. No, it's Wednesday. And this Wednesday, the 21st of April. So I had already shuffled these, but I'm just going to shuffle them a little bit in front of you as well, so that you can see that I have already shuffled them all. I have nothing in order, and they're ready to go. The first card out is for Aquarius. Jumped right out at me. It's the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands. I mean, this is indicating there's clearly a path you need to take. You can see it right down the middle. The universe is delineating your way, so to speak. It's telling you, okay, come this way. There's a number of ways. It looks like this person here, this Aquarius, is trying to go around, because look what's right directly in his path if you walk through the Two of Wands. Okay, it's a white buck. The white buck is indicative of you blocking yourself. So for some reason, you're stalling, or you're holding yourself back from making this decision to move forward or go down the path that you feel is the right one. It could be out of fear. It could be out of being afraid that money's not going to be there. It could be out of there could be so many different reasons. Maybe you don't feel the timing is right. Maybe you don't feel that somebody is backing you the way they should. Either way, it's something that's getting in your way that you need to move out of the way, so you don't have to take this other path that's around you and go all the way around, right? And end up where you're supposed to end up. Twos often recommend or often tell us about a truth. Truths often tell us about a choice that we need to make. And I think there's no delineation when it comes to a two as to whether it's personal or professional. I think in this case with the wands, they tend to be more professional. It tends to lend us more towards, maybe there's a choice you need to make it work. Maybe you're trying to make a decision on whether or not you're going to stay where you are, or you're going to move on, and you just can't seem to make that decision. You've got this blockage, right? You've got this buck standing in your way. And so it's time to really kind of sit back, maybe do the old-fashioned list, see what comes out on top. Um, the pros and the cons of each of the different things that you're planning on doing or thinking of doing. There is no wrong answer, though, and we can tell by the birds in the sky that are following up that no matter which choice you make, it's going to be a positive choice. It's just a matter of you actually making the decision. Okay, Aquarius? Next, we have Libra. Libra, you also have a two. Interesting. Okay, you have the Two of Pentacles. And you can see there is no bad choice here as well. Look at the rainbow between the two pentacles. He's standing in all his beautiful healing colors, the purples and the blues. The water's a little rough around him, so he's making a decision to move out or making a decision to move on with a decision is what I'm hearing. And once you make this decision, pentacles are often about manifestation, right? Abundance. So you're gonna have abundance with one of these choices, or both of these choices. It really doesn't matter, because they're both showing through with the rainbow connecting them. They're both showing through as really nice choices. But you are going to have abundance. You are going to have manifestation. It could be abundance in love, life, career, happiness, money, any of the above. Okay, it's whatever it is that you're manifesting and bringing in. Your ship is coming in. Once you make this decision, the ship is kind of sitting here waiting for you to make this decision and then follow you, and bring you good tidings and bring you good wishes and everything you've been hoping for. I don't see anything standing in your way. I think just right now, you actually standing in a little bit of rough waters is kind of making you. It's pushing you. It's accelerating you. It's wanting you to make this decision so that the waters will calm down. I know your biggest fear, what I'm hearing, Libra, is that if I make this choice, what if I don't like it? Well, you always have free will. So if you make a choice and you don't like it, turn around and come back. Make a different choice. Okay. You're never stuck in some place. People are often afraid, like, what if I take this leap of faith and it doesn't work out? Well, if it doesn't work out, come back and find another path that does. Okay. So that's the benefit of being human and the benefit of having freedom of choice. Okay, Libra? Next, we have Gemini, which is the nine of wands. Completion, right? Completion of a job, completion of a project you've been working on, completion of something that you feel you have needed to do for a very long time. Remember, now we get to, if you look at their the Rider-Waite deck, we have the 10, which is the next step, where he's got the burden of carrying all these pentacles and all these wands on his, not pentacles, wands, sorry, all these wands on his back, like he's overburdened and he needs help and he needs to ask for help. And this is the point, the 9, where he's completing his mission. He's completing his project. So Gemini, there's something around you that you feel needs completion. There's something around you that you've been working diligently on for a very long time, and you're finally getting to the end, and you'll be able to take a sigh of relief. Okay, remember though, the next step is that 10, right? And we don't want to get to the point where we feel overburdened. Okay, so there's got to be something in between, like a 9.5, kind of like Harry Potter, like a 9.5, right? You're completing your goal, you're finishing up what you want to do, but you don't want to get to the point where you're carrying this whole burden on your shoulders, right? So preemptive it, preempt it. Okay, step in and stop yourself from getting to that point where you feel overwhelmed. I think that's the best thing you can do at this point. Okay, but finish this project so you're putting your nose to the grindstone. It's hump day today, middle of the week, so maybe you're just feeling the need to really work hard, really get out there and work hard today. Next, we move to Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the Nine of Swords. Now, the Nine of Swords, you notice Mary Magdalene standing over you and watching over you. None of these swords are touching you. Okay, but yet you're still afraid, you're still nervous. It's almost like the future is coming towards you and you're still nervous about it. You don't need to be, is what I'm hearing. I feel like a lot of this is in your head, Capricorn, and you don't need to have the worry around you. It is giving you sleepless nights, and that's what this girl is showing you. It is giving you, the opportunity to really think about what it is you're doing next. She's got a beautiful open window by her. Like I said, she's got Mary Magdalene watching over her. It's just a matter of you letting go and trusting. Okay, none of the swords are going to hurt you. None of the swords are going to come near you even. So the opportunity for you is here. The opportunity for you to fly, really. I don't know. I'm hearing, being drawn to some people that are watching, some of my followers that may be going through a very difficult time at home. It could be a divorce, it could be something going on in a relationship, but I feel like you feel stuck, like you can't move. All these swords are kind of hanging over you, and if you move one, something else will happen, and you've got that tumble effect. And you don't need to worry about that. Okay, the universe will take care of you, is what I keep hearing with this card, Capricorn. So the universe will take care of you. You just have to let go enough to trust. Okay, and that's such a big part of it. You don't need to cross your arms and protect yourself. The universe will take care of that for you. Okay, Capricorn? The energy around Virgos today is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is all about, you can see here they all look like they're fighting each other, right? They're all in disagreement, but you notice that none of the wands are hurting each other. Okay, so this could be a combination of fighting with words. This could be a combination of just not getting along with people right now, kind of keeping to yourself, kind of feeling like putting yourself out there, putting yourself in front of other people that can judge you, and that one of your biggest fears. There's so much grounding around you here. There's so much grass, green grass, and land and tree stumps, and I mean it's beautiful as far as your grounding. I think you just need to really take a step back and know that there could be some communication problems. There could be some problems with everything you're doing at this point, and if that's the case, take a step back, maybe away from the situation, so that you don't need to. Um, necessarily jump in with both feet. Maybe test the waters before you jump in. But I don't feel like this is anything bad. I don't feel like anybody's getting hurt. I don't feel like there's anything to worry about. Okay, Virgo? Next, we have Taurus. We have the Page of Pentacles. This pentacle is huge, which makes me think it's money. Okay, money coming in through a message of some kind. So you're going to hear about this money that's going to be coming to you, but through a messenger, because pages are all about messages coming through an email or a text or a letter that's in the mail. But it's very healing energy. All the greens make me think of Archangel Raphael, who's the angel of healing. The peacock's feathers aren't quite open yet. You haven't quite got to the end. But the pentacle is telling me it's all about money. The greens are telling me it's all about money. So enjoy this, bathe in this. Notice your emails, notice your texts, notice if you hear suddenly that money's coming into you. Maybe it's coming by mail. Either way, it's a really positive thing. It's a really, it's a nice way to be in the middle of the week, is to know that the money's coming in. Okay, so just count on it. Know for sure that it's there and count on it. Okay. Okay, next we move into water signs. So right off the bat, Cancer, we have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles, of course, are all about money. You can see the hands down below that are looking to kind of take away or to get a hold of your money. And I'm hearing that you're just putting your nose to the grindstone. You're weighing the scales. You're working really hard. You know where you stand with it when it comes to your money. You don't need to give it away. You don't need to offer it to others. If you want to with the Six of Pentacles, you can. I mean, sixes are moving away from, or it could be the generosity that's in this man's spirit. He has on beautiful healing colors. You may feel generous and offer it to someone, but the hands are definitely there, trying to reach for the hardworking money that you've earned. So, Taurus, you don't need to give in to this, okay? You're working with a Libra, it could possibly be, because you see the scales of justice that he's holding, and he's weighing his pentacles. He's weighing his options. He's weighing the money that's coming in. He knows his putting his nose to the grindstone has really, really helped. But watch for these hands. Watch for the people that are coming in that are trying to take something from you. This could be on the outset of, I'm hearing somebody is going to be approached, and it is a scam. Okay, so if you're questioning whether or not it is a scam, I am hearing that it is a scam. Okay, Taurus. So I mean, Cancer, sorry. Lost my place there for a second. So Cancer, if you are hearing that, or if you are seeing that somebody's coming in trying to take your monies, trying to take your funds, you don't need to be worried about that, okay? Because you've got the upper hand here. You're standing above that. If you should be that person that wants to donate, that's absolutely lovely, and people will be very grateful for you because of it. Doesn't mean you have to do that, though. You might be really counting your pennies at this point, like most of us are. Okay, and if that's the case, then that's the time you need to really put your nose to the grindstone and just keep working. The Six of Pentacles. Just keep on working. Scorpio. Scorpio, we have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles now is some of it's coming to fruition. You can start to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You can start to see all your hard work paying off. Look at all the pentacles that are in the trees. Now, she hasn't climbed this ladder yet, right? She hasn't gone up and gotten the pentacles. She hasn't really organized herself to see where this money is or what's happening with her funds. But she knows she's made it. She knows it's up there. It's almost like a nest egg that's sitting there that's comforting you, knowing that it's okay and that it's there. You're surrounded by a lot of green, so there's lots of grounding here, lots of really having your feet firmly on the ground and not being up in the air about anything. It's really lovely. So just know that this is almost like money in the bank. This is almost like when you're ready, you can go and get these funds, but you don't need to be, is what I'm hearing. You don't need to rush. It's safe. It's in a good place. And it's there for you when you need it. Okay. Pisces, we have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is often a card of desolation. If you look, he doesn't look very happy. The clouds that are around him, the colors that are in this card. He's got the three cups in front of him that he's already overturned, and he's got the two cups behind him that he really isn't paying attention to. And I think that's the important thing, is to really pay attention to all your circumstances before you make a decision, is what I'm hearing. Don't be feeling sad for yourself. You don't need to feel that you've been overcome, or that you've been overtaken, or that you have no options left for you. That's not the case, Pisces. Okay, that's not the case. I'm hearing that you do have options and they're around you. You're just not looking at them. So really take some time at this point and get out there and make a choice to choose. I know that sounds silly, but make a choice to choose which direction you want to go in, choose which path you want to go in, and don't necessarily accept the first thing that's offered to you. These cups that are laying in front of him, right? He's not happy with this. Well, if you're not happy, move away from it. You always have free will. Okay, Pisces? Now we move finally into the fire signs. The fire signs right off the bat. For Aries, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Here he is working really hard. He's got all the pentacles around him, all the money he's making. His main focus right now is money, 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 making money. So you might have a goal in mind for why you're making this money. Maybe you're saving your money for a house or for a car. Maybe you're saving money to get married, is what I'm hearing for some of you, Aries. And this is a really good time. The light is shining in. You're focusing. Nothing is catching your attention but the focusing. You're wise. I mean, look at the books that are around you. You're a wise person, and you know what it is you need to do to keep this money coming in, and you've got it close by if you need it. So it's always going to be around you, and keep that energy of the money making. It's Wednesday. Keep that energy of money making kind of in the process, in the middle, you don't need to make any decisions right now. Just know that it's there if you need to find it. Okay? Leo, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. Look how big this card is. This is all about money. So Pentacles are often about manifestation. Could mean that you're working with an earth sign, a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus, but it could also mean that money is just coming in and this buck is showing you the way. Whenever I see the Pentacles are abundance, and they could be abundance in anything: abundance in love life, abundance in career, abundance in money, abundance in opportunity and family life. But when I see this big of a pentacle compared to the other pentacles have come through as really small in some of the other readings. Like, for example, this one. See how small these are in comparison to this really large one? This definitely tells me there's money coming in, Leo. So keep your eyes and your ears open. I think you're going to be surprised at the way this money comes in, is what I'm hearing. I don't think you're expecting this money to come in this fashion, but it is, and it will help. So I don't know if you felt especially tight lately money wise, but this is definitely going to help, this money coming in. So hold on to it. Okay. I'm also hearing, like I said, you could be working with a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus, with some, maybe you're working on something with them together in conjunction, and this money is really coming through for the both of you. But it keeps coming up that you're working with another person, which makes me think, as a pentacle, that it is one of the earth signs. Okay. But just relax and enjoy it. Know this money's coming in. You'll be fine. Sagittarius, you also have pentacles, but you have the Five of Pentacles. And the regular Rider-Waite deck, this is the card that has all the snow outside and the person walking by the church window on their crutches. They're desolate. They're kind of on the outskirts. And this card shows it a little bit differently. This shows that they're not paying a lot of attention to the fact that all this help and all this money and all this guidance and all this love and all this abundance is right directly in front of them. They're just paying attention and talking amongst themselves of the things that they can do and change, and they can change, or the things maybe that they're afraid they can't. Sagittarius. So you don't need to be stuck in that. All you have to do is look around you and look up. There are people that want to help you. There are circumstances that can change and that can help you. It's just a matter of you reaching out and looking around and trying to find that. Okay. Um, It's definitely nice energy to have, I feel like, in the middle of the week because it's kind of like a wake-up call. Okay, it's kind of like a wake-up call. Like you don't need to be stuck in the place you are. Take a look around, see who's here to help you, etc. And it's really it's a really good time to have it in the middle of the week because you have lots of time on the outskirts in the next couple of days to change it before the weekend comes. Okay, Sagittarius? So I hope you guys all enjoyed your readings. I know if you would like a full reading, a tarot reading, a mediumship reading, which I've been doing for 35 years as a nurse, or a psychic reading or a combination, you can go down below my video to northernlights.org. You go into my website and see what I have to offer. Also, if you'd like to donate to the channel, I always appreciate your help in trying to keep the channel going. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so some likes and comments really help me. If you can share this out, please do so. When you share it, more people will hear about me and join. And then YouTube will actually be helping me with the cost. It's been about 6 months since I've had the channel, and it would be nice to get some help from YouTube as well. So if you can share it out, I really appreciate it. Thank you. And I hope you have a wonderful couple of days. I'm planning on being on Friday Night Live. Friday evening, I'll be on live. So I hope that I'll get to see many of you who I haven't seen in a long time. I haven't had the opportunity, but I am back. So I look forward to seeing you guys, hopefully on Friday night. Okay? Have a wonderful couple of days. Bye bye.